Hi everyone, it's Ryan from Retrosplat. Hope you're having a great week. Hope you're really ramping into those holidays in a great way. We're glad you're with us. I have with me today a couple of items we've been picking up. We've been shopping like crazy, trying to get everything stocked up in time for holidays. And these are three sort of very different approaches to maybe something that you might want to treat yourself to as a nerd, or you might want to get for that nerd in your life. So let me just show you a couple of these things. Let's jump on in. First up, I've talked about it before. We got this beautiful lot of vintage Garbage Pail Kids in. This is a complete base set of Series 3, and by base set I mean there are 4 cards that are variants that aren't in here, but it is an A and a B card for numbers 84 through 124, which is an 88 card set that is the complete Series 3. This will be available in one of our booths, and you have just some great, this is like really when Garbage Pail Kids like hit their stride. They were crazy popular. The first series, some people sort of slept on. The second series, people were catching on more. By the third series, pop culture phenomenon. Spoof, as we all know. If we don't know, I'll share with you. It's a spoof of the Cabbage Patch Kids, which were like supposed to be the cutest dolls, the cutest everything. This is the Garbage Pail Kids, which have that same aesthetic as them, but they are the grossest of everything. The grossest of everything. And just here's we have a couple of key ones in here. Joe Blow, you've seen him before. Roybot, the AB of Hothead, Harvey, and Roybot are really signature, very famous Garbage Pail Kids. You've got Beth Death and Grim Jim. Who else is in here? You've got Juicy Jessica and Green Dean. The Venus Flytraps, which, because of the Little Shop of Horrors movie in the 80s, or the off-Broadway play, and then the movie in the 80s, really made us like, there's that long-running joke that is on every meme now that was a John Mulaney joke that was about, I really thought quicksand would be a bigger deal. I would think that also applies to Venus Flytraps, like eating you alive. So that's a great. Anyways, there's some really beautiful Snooty Sam and US Arnie, or I would say another real signature duo in here. So just take a look at these. This is a great set. They're all in these penny sleeves. It's beautifully held. Really would be a great gift for that person you know who loves those 80s, 90s gross out stuff with the Garbage Pail Kid. Next up, this is for maybe not necessarily a toy collector at all, but just a kid of the late 80s, early 90s. This is 1991. It's by Eero Industries. This is a piece of licensed merchandising for one of the most popular family sitcoms of all time. This is Urkel from Family Matters. If you remember Steve Urkel, Did I Do That? He was a cultural phenomenon up there with Ed Grimley and Pee Wee Herman. Urkel was part of the TGIF Friday night lineup, and it was up there with shows like Full House. Really popular. This was the most popular character, the sidekick. This is a backpack. It's still on the card. It's got some remnants of a Toys R Us sticker. It has this famous catchphrase of "Did I do that?" This would be an amazing gift for someone in your life who really is reminiscent of that 90s TV culture. The Urkel backpack, 1991. Jaleel White as Steve Urkel. Finally, this is a pretty cool piece. This came out of a childhood collection here in Pennsylvania, our favorite place to pick. This is Target Masters. So Transformers towards the end started Headmasters, Power Masters, Target Masters, which were these mini bots that became part of the vehicle, that were part of the consciousness. They were their own robot. This one here was the Target Masters were guns. The Headmasters became their heads. Power Masters became the motors. These became their weapons. And this is 1987. It's a Target Master. It's a Decepticon named Misfire, and Aimless is the name of the Target Master of the gun that came with it. And let me show you both forms. The later run of Transformers, they did not transform nearly as intricately. They were really more about the gimmick that came with it, so the mini-bot, the add-on, things like that. Remembering we're starting to enter the world of things like scalables, right? So we're starting to enter the world of Polly Pocket. We're starting to enter the world of Mighty Max. And so a companion piece, a small piece, Ninja Turtles, we're sending out little companion pieces. So this is, I don't know if Hasbro led the trend or if Hasbro jumped on the bandwagon, but that was what was popular at the time. All right, let's see. Okay, here he is all transformed. We have Misfire, we have Aimless, 1987 G1 Target Master, right towards the end of the line. They were still making cartoons, but they were only available in Japan. You can find them on YouTube and stuff now, and they're translated. And they're pretty interesting. You might find one from the Headmaster's line series that introduced the Battle Beasts. It's all from this era of Transformers. It's pretty cool. Thank you for watching. As always, we really appreciate when you take a couple minutes out of your day to stop and watch our videos. And we are working hard to stock up our booths, keep you ready for the holiday season. You can find us at the Lancaster Troll Market at 44 North Queen Street in the heart of downtown Lancaster, or at the State Theater Vintage Emporium, 421 Locust Street in Columbia, Pennsylvania. We're in there with some amazing toy dealers, Retro 808 and Toys for the Ages and Thunderverse and Umbrella Gaming Company, and the team that runs the State Theater does our toy dealers. Really a great place to stop for vintage toys. Keep up with us on our socials, Instagram, Facebook, our YouTube, and of course our eBay, the spine of what we do. Over 5,000 transactions, 100% positive feedback. Very proud of that. Check us out, Retrosplat1. We'll be shipping things out like furious to meet holiday needs. We're glad you're here. Thanks for watching. Hope you have a great week ramping into these holidays. Stay safe, be well, take care of each other. Bye for now.